Yeah, I saw the same thing when I looked at it years ago. I saw a lot of discrepancies to the point I would ask certain people and certain preachers, you know what I'm saying, about the discrepancies in the book, and they would have no answer. You know what I'm saying? In the very book that they said they're supposed to be preaching to the people about some God. So you know that is a fake garbage. And why are they there building a country and calling it this name? And then you're going to war against the Palestinians, the American presidents, and they are helping these people to keep that place there because, like General said, he said it's a foothold in Africa. And I never looked at it that way till he said it. But I was looking at the fact prior to that. I don't know how old Seti really is, but I'm almost 60. But, you know what I'm saying? When I was looking at it prior to that, I had told people some things about what they were doing in order for them to put themselves in that position, you know what I'm saying? And using the Arab War to remove the African people and then putting them within the slave trade and bringing them over here while they took our stuff, that land from us, and then built a place there and called it that name, and then made a flag that looked like Pharaoh said, two pyramids out. It's two pyramids. They connect two pyramids together. You know what I'm saying? And did all kinds of shaky jump. But when you really look at it, you know what I'm saying, the Palestinians were there before them. You know what I mean? And our people have been there billions of years before them. So that's why you digging up besses and all kinds of, oh, look at this stuff, we found the best, you know what I mean? And this little statue that people used to worship and and all of that. You do not belong there. You never have and you never will. You doing that and carrying on as if like you supposed to be there. To some fake book or shit that you wrote up. Let's get it 100. Now, if we don't listen, they will do and try as we see. You know what I'm saying? As we see. If we don't do, if we if we don't listen carefully, they will do and try as we see. Let's just keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? Where we looking, I think is in Virginia, where a man or teenager guy, boy, man, whatever, you know what I'm saying, dressed as a female, goes in to the girl's bathroom and rapes a girl. And then you call in the parents who trying to defend themselves against this pedophilia garbage, you trying to make it out as if they're terrorists and invoking the FBI, the CIA, and Homeland Security on the people. This is another thing they're playing. The even Democrats is full of garbage. You know what I'm saying? Obama down there talking this bullshit about we don't have time to waste. We don't have time to waste with Obama. Y'all need to get Obama out of that state and don't vote for nobody that Obama is backing. And that's point facts. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that Obama is backing is a crook. Anybody that Biden is backing, to help them get elected is a crook. I wouldn't vote for them. So if you left with the Republicans, that's what you left with. If there you can trust everything they do, because sometimes they flip the script. Because a lot of them sometimes were Democrats before they were Republicans. Let's get that straight. But he went into the bathroom and he raped, in the bathroom, and he raped the girl. And he did it apparently the same 2 times on different times. You know what I'm saying? This is what they want to happen. This type of chaos. You see? This is what they want to happen. This is a part of their manifesto, like Pharaoh had brought up. You know what I'm saying? But I was checking out a lady prior to that when I was watching a joint, and it's funny that Pharaoh had said it at the same time, but Pharaoh definitely brought the attention to me that there was a manifesto. Thank goodness to the mighty Pharaoh. You know what I'm saying? Legion. You know what I mean? But he brought that manifesto, and I couldn't believe that. When he said it, I'm like, oh, wait a minute, that's what that lady was saying, But you see, the way the lady was saying it, when I picked up on it, is she was saying how she was a dyke and she had somehow turned her life around, I guess, to Jesus Christ, which I don't follow all the nonsense, and she was feeling guilty, so she started revealing a lot of joints as how they got this across to to the point where they were even got Obama and Michelle elected. It was sort of on that level where they had brought out magazines. They were putting all their money in it. They were all campaigning to do this, and they were all, like I said, making magazines and books and this and that, and playing up a whole lot of stuff. And she was trying to say, and really her conversation on the matter didn't really make sense then, because you know what I'm saying? I'm saying, well, you feel guilty after you done did some bullshit, and that's basically what we can say. You feel guilty now that you did some bullshit, and you want people now to feel sorry for you. But at the same time, when you look at what she was saying, it was on that platform. I gotta find it. But then after that, my man Pharaoh, the original lion, you know what I'm saying? The original, Cobra, you know what I'm saying? Struck and hit him hard. And he brought out the fact that they had written a manifesto or even a doctrine, you know what I'm saying, as sort of like a gay constitution as to how they were going to infiltrate your locker room, your cartoons, your films, your this and that. Pharaoh brought that to my attention. And when he did, it connected to this black lady and what she said that she was doing, and she feel guilty and yeah. So it made a lot of sense. It connected the dots, in other words. You know what I'm saying? But the main fire point came from young Pharaoh. You see? It came from young Pharaoh. And if it wasn't for him, I would have missed completely what that lady was talking about. Like, I just listened to it and just pass it off. Like, yeah, she's guilty. She's talking about this gay stuff, blah, 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 blah. And I would have just passed it off. But when he brought it up and dropped that joint, you know what I'm saying? God bless the mighty Pharaoh. You know what I'm saying? He, and I'm not talking about God, I'm talking about Johnny's the black woman. You know what I'm saying? I just use that phrase because it's one of the phrases that we always use in Rasta. You know what I'm saying? But bless unto him, the mother gave him that gold power, you know what I'm saying, as a Pharaoh, and he let that go. And when he let that go, it connected. It connected. And that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Because I was doing my research. See, that's why like they said, Pharaoh and Seti, General Sarah Sultan Seti and young Pharaoh always said that we need to do more research. I was doing research for a very long time. So I was picking up on things, you know what I'm saying? As the internet came in, it made it even more easier sometimes to catch up on some of these interviews as people want to tell everything when they're guilty and shit, you know what I'm saying? But the manifesto, you know what I'm saying? This is their manifesto, and that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? I got evidence proving on that because of the mighty Pharaoh. And I connected dots. And then when the election was going on with Obama, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know about the first gay couple and all this type of shit in the White House and Obama being an Arab and all of that. You know what I'm saying? But I suspected something was kind of strange. I'm going to tell you why. Because I'm the type of person I look at you. And when I look at you, I analyze you from day one. You know what I'm saying? From day one. And when I looked at Obama, there was something eerie that I couldn't just get out of my head. But, and then he kept saying he was a black man, so I went along with it. You know what I mean? But then when you look at Michelle Obama, there was something strange about her too. You know what I'm saying? Even her face. You could ask anybody in my house before I even knew Pharaoh and General Study, but I was saying, something is not right with her. Now, what I was trying to pass off and give her a little bit of excuse, you know what I'm saying, was the fact that she was a dyke. So maybe she had that manly, hard face, tall, whatever. She had something about her, so I let it slide. And I let it be. You see what I'm saying? I let it be. But when Pharaoh dropped that joint, you know what I'm saying? Boom! The dots made sense. Again. You know what I'm saying? Now some people will say, well, you on Pharaoh Day? No, because if he's bringing, it could have come from a 3-year-old named Pharaoh. Because if he is talking the truth and you're studying, then something somewhere has to connect. You see? So the manifesto is a fact. You know what I'm saying? And I said this will happen. You know what I'm saying? And this will happen. And exactly what is happening now. You know what I'm saying? It's exactly what's happening now. It will happen. Pedophilia. You know? Craziness. You know what I'm saying? So we know who the LBGTQ serves. Because they should be trying to correct this mistake. And it seemed to me that they want to do this bullshit. And it seemed like they serve Satan the same way they serve COVID-19 and pushing the mandates on people. You know what I'm saying? As we see, we've got to make a stand against this. You know what I'm saying? Against this type of behavior right here and right now. Because all of y'all have children in school, just about. You know what I'm saying? All of y'all. So we have to make a stand against this right here, right now. And that's a fact. And point blank. Yeah, now we on to Obama. Obama all across America running some clean bull. You know what I'm saying? He running around trying to clean up for the Democrats. Even in Virginia. He down there running his Trapper John MD with his little shirt on, acting as if like he, you know, he out there for his buddies. You know what I'm saying? Running the re-election, you know, trying to all the ones that trying to run for re-election, I guess in Virginia, or this one guy he's rooting for down there. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't vote for him. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to start making better decisions. You can't keep voting for the same candidates and the people that Obama them is backing, because those are the same people that were down with them in the whole beginning. So if you vote, if he's down there trying to get a guy reelected and talking up as a former so-called, I don't consider him the president, but he's the former president, you know what I'm saying, and trying to get this guy reelected, I wouldn't vote for him. You know what I'm saying? I would vote with a better candidate. This is what I'm trying to say. You only got two parties. You know what I'm saying? So when you go over to the Republican side, it's probably a demon Democrat who was a demon Democrat that was a demon Democrat. Now he's a Republican. So it's like you getting battered around back and forth. So you got to make sure that you doing your background check and digging all up in there behind and make sure that you're not going to be voting for the same dude even on the other side. Nobody is stupid. You know what I'm saying? Just because Trump is a Republican, and I'll speak about Trump, that don't mean Trump is 100. And that don't mean that anybody he's backing or saying he wants to vote for him is 100. You know what I'm saying? We've got to make them prove it. So Obama's down there for the buddy bull coming up.